Hi guys, I'm Frederick from the Motul Media Crew, and we're still in Goodwood, and I'm joined here by Mr. Alois Ruf, the man himself. Alois, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I enjoy being here. This is a highlight for anybody who has petrol in the blood to come to such an event like Goodwood. I'm very familiar with the Festival of Speed. I've been there many times, and it's this time, the second time, to go to the Goodwood Revival, and I'm totally overwhelmed.
Do you have any favorites? Do you have any cars that you've seen that really excite you?
You know, my problem is I love too many. I love too many, you know.
Yeah.
Sure, I have to concentrate on a couple of cars, but I also have to confess it's not only Porsches and not only Rufs. I have also other cars in my collection.
Yeah.
And also some British, and it made me feel very good when I saw some of the brothers of those cars that I have also at home, such as an E-Type Jaguar,
Yeah.
Austin
Yeah,
Healey,
yeah.
and the Rolls Royce.
Alois, we have to talk about this, your own creation. It looks like a 356, but it's much more, isn't it?
You know, when my career started in the car world was the end of the time of the 356, and it was the beginning of the 911.
Yeah.
And for many years I thought what we should try to make a fusion out of these two cars. And my dream was to make one that looks like a proper 356, the top model, the Carrera.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks like the Carrera too. And underneath it's a 911 from the suspension.
Yeah.
And the front and rear axle is all 911.
Incredible.
As well as the front clip. And we were able to put an engine together that is basically a four-cylinder 911 engine, which never existed.
Yeah, it's incredible.
This is a specialty.
I'm going to invite you. We have a little table over there with a few cups of tea. This is Britain, so we're going to have some tea, and
Has to be
I
tea.
have some more questions for you about this amazing event.
Sure. All right.
We're drinking Motul tea, and I've got to talk
tea.
about Motul for a bit. How important, especially for a classic car, is a good oil partner, and especially for Ruf, and how important is to keep the oil fresh in your engine, especially for a classic car.
You know, the classic car is not used constantly, obviously, and there are seasons when it's not even being started. So therefore, an oil is very, very important, that it will keep the engine alive, and that the oil doesn't die in the engine, you know. So therefore, and this is why Motul is doing the right thing, because you're designating an oil as a classic oil.
Yeah. When it comes to your partnership with Motul, Ruf and Motul, it's a very young partnership. Have you felt, what has been the biggest impact of this partnership so far?
The great cooperation that we have with you and the staff, and it's really fun to work with, and that you're also listening to the advice and the feedback that we're giving from our company.
Yeah.